All right, well, the holidays are a time for family and friends to get together, which is great, but that can also cause a lot of stress. And did you know that it also increases heart attacks during the month of December? So we wanted to bring in an expert. We have Dr. Brooke Goldner here. Thank you so much for being here. You know, you think about the holidays and the stress, but that's not necessarily what causes a heart attack. What does?
Well, first of all, I don't want to be Dr. Downer during the holidays, right? Everybody wants to focus on the holiday season and happiness, but the most heart attacks of the year, fatal heart attacks of the year, happen on Christmas Day.
Oh my goodness.
Second most Christmas Eve and third on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So we need to be aware of this and do something about it, right?
Right.
So heart attacks, they're the #1 cause of death in our country. But what most people don't know is they are almost entirely caused by people's diet, poor eating, which has already been happening, right? And that's why I'm usually here, is because I talk about how to reverse disease using the right diet, get that heart disease to get better, blood pressure better, cholesterol better. But most folks don't want to hear about eating healthier right now, right? They're looking forward to the cookies and the cakes and the alcohol and the ham. And that binge at the end of the year is most likely one of the key factors that leads to that fatal heart attack on Christmas Day. So a heart attack is when all of those fats, the cholesterol, starts to build up inside of our arteries. And when that builds up, we call it a plaque. And that plaque can stop blood flow through the artery. And if that artery happens to feed the heart muscle and it blocks off, that area of the heart will die, and that's called a heart attack, and that's a medical emergency.
Wow. And so what are some of the warning signs that people need to know about?
Absolutely. So most common one, you probably know, what is it? When you see it on the movies and someone's having a heart attack, what do they do?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely one of them. So you'll see people go, oh, I caught you off guard. You didn't know I was going to quiz you.
Right, no, I didn't. I was going to ask the questions, not her.
You're next, okay. So heart attack, most commonly you're going to have chest pain, squeezing, pressure in the chest, right? But not always. Sometimes it'll be shoulder pain or pain that radiates down the arm. Women tend to have atypical symptoms, so maybe it'll be a squeezing pain in the neck, or it could be in the jaw. They can get lightheaded, vomiting, even cold sweats. And so, you know, one of the reasons that we have fatal heart attacks on the holidays is people often will delay getting help for 3 hours or more and kind of explain it away. I ate too much, this and that. And I just want people to know, listen, better safe than sorry. If you have these symptoms, you have to take action immediately.
All right. And so what can people do to actually prevent a heart attack? You were talking about the diet being #1, and I think that really is so crucial because nutrition is really what it's all about.
Absolutely. Well, if someone is having any of the symptoms I mentioned, right there in that moment, you have to call 911. Right away, do not waste time. If it's possible, get them an aspirin to chew. 300 milligrams, it can thin the blood and help get blood to the heart. That's the most important in the moment. If you're having the heart attack, don't go rummaging in the bathroom. Call 911 and relax. But if someone can get you the aspirin, good. But if you're asking me how to actually have a healthy heart, you're making my heart happy, because that's my favorite thing, right? So what cardiologists have found to be true and what my own practice has shown is that the best way to eat for your health is a plant-based diet. All of that saturated fat, cholesterol, that's coming from meat and dairy and all the grease people use. So if you want to start your holiday morning off with a green smoothie, eat some fruit, have a big salad with your dinner, maybe have some lentils and quinoa and all that kind of stuff, you can just fill your heart with the joy of the season instead of all that cholesterol, and you're going to make it through the holidays a lot healthier.
The kids are going to wake up Christmas morning, and I'm going to say, here is your green juice, friends.
And you can blame me.
Yeah, and I'll blame you for it. But no, I think it's so important. Thank you so much, Dr. Goldner, for being here. And I hope that all of you take away the fact that nutrition is the key and #1 thing, and hopefully we all just don't indulge.
If you take care of yourself, you're going to have way more holidays to celebrate.
Yes, that's important. Thank you so much.
Anytime.